it going, everyone? Hope everything's well. We're just gonna go back into ENSHROUDED today, and we're gonna keep working on the town we started renovating. Where is the game? There we go. Ta-da! Last time we figured out what the roofing type was, right? With the tarred roofing. So maybe... let's see if we have enough material for that. Yeah, we have the tarred shingle roofing. That we definitely gonna need. We got the other roofing. Stone shingles. We could make use of that. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This one was also tarred, I think. But would it be nicer if this one was actually a different material? Let's see. We should have... do you have some places to stand on? Like some... yeah, we have some scaffolding. Nice. So we should be able to support our... so the scaffolding is nice because you can just place it down and then use it to climb up. I should probably use it here. Let's see what it looks like if we were to go for the other. For the other style. Can we put it as this maybe? Missing materials. What if we did it like this? I think I like it. But that means we also have to remove all the rest, right? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of work to remove the old roof. What's the best way to do that? Probably the hammer and then something like this. Oh, this is gonna eat so much time, but I think it's gonna be worth it, or at least I hope it's gonna be. Oh, it's already going way faster than if I had to move it per individual component. Look at us go, like extra professional roof tilers. you can remove some of the dirty vines as well now. Darn it, is it getting nighttime already? We barely started! How dark is it gonna be? Oh, very dark. Uh-oh, that's stonework. Not supposed to touch that. You know, I'm kind of happy that there isn't too many, like, flying enemies around. Imagine having to deal with that while building. That's the thing that bothered me in, what was it called? In Minecraft. If you haven't slept for a while, you got those night terrors or whatever they're called, coming down to harass you during the. I think it's usually during the night where they start appearing. Also, in case the sound is too loud, let me know. I can always adjust it. We have been destroying a lot of roof, though. Like, do we even have enough roof to replace it? Because I think this... Yeah, the new roof requires clay, I think. A lot of it. So that might mean we have to mine in between. Also, why is... Oh, okay, so I was wondering, like, why is that tree glowing? But I get it now. It's the edge of the perimeter. Hey! Hi, Yuki. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. I'm just renovating my roof at night. Totally safe to do at that time period. Pay up, Jinn. $5. Okay. Let me go to deposit. As long as it's not John, is that right? Oh, like who does the construction, you mean? It's not that bad, right? It's mostly joking. I think if John really puts his mind to it, he could probably do it. Let's see. There we go, $5. No offense to him, but he always creates an abomination, stares at... Oh, yeah. Yeah. But that's also because usually he just looks at efficiency, right? He just wants a space to make use of for his experiments, right? For his like his breeding program. So he doesn't really give it a lot of attention, which is fine because everyone has their own preferences in games, right? like even in this game, some people would never renovate a town like this, and they would just make a simple base and be done with it. But I'm the maniac that tries to renovate an entire town brick by brick, trying to make it look nice. Breeding program sounds sussy. It's not that bad, right? I mean, it's for the dino repopulation program for a healthier species, right? Is what they say. At least that's how he advertises it. Okay, so let's take away that foliage, because if we're gonna do the entire roof anyway, might as well take away the foliage, right? Especially on the inside of the building. There should not be any foliage on the inside. Because if a plant is growing here, that means there must be water on the inside, which means there's a water leak inside the house, which is illegal. A fellow immersion builder? Yeah! I don't know, it feels... It feels good to renovate it. Like bringing back the potential of an old space instead of just demolishing or constantly adding new stuff, right? Okay, so we definitely have to repair this. I think it goes like this. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of an overhang. There is definitely something not going right here, I think. This side has an even number at the top, like 2. The other one only has 1. So there's literally only, yeah, it starts at the same spot. It probably ends, it probably doesn't end at the same spot. This one is one before, and this one is one more to the inside. So we can pick what we want to do here. Do we want to push it in or not? to decide that, I think it would be best to see what the shape looks like. Just like this. Because it has to it has to go over the edge, right? Like this. Hey, Tech! Oh, I finally caught a Jinn stream. Hey, welcome there. How you doing? Let me... Well, my bot already auto-shouted, but let me do it the official way as well on Twitch. There you go. Double shout out. How you doing, Tech? What you up to? I'm pretty much trying to renovate a town. I fixed most of the walls. I also fixed the padding, or like the floors. And I also added a farm, as you can see. And you can see that there are a lot of buildings in town that don't have roofs, and even some that have like old wooden roofs like these. And I want to replace it with some good old-fashioned clay tile roofing. Dang, 2 times shot. Well, you deserve it. Going through my gacha game story mode, I need to catch up on right now. Ooh, which one are you playing? I think today's the last time for the cafe, right? Like in Girls Frontline 2. I almost got all the rewards. I think there's like maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes left for that event, and then it's gone. So yeah, I figured like since we're building anyway, I just put on a soundtrack that is like very much inspired by building. Which means music from The Sims. Even though this is like also a Souls-like RPG kind of game. But since I've mostly been renovating this town, I figured that would be the right mood for it, right? Last day for it until update tomorrow with... Oh, wait, the update is actually tomorrow? Yo, I got like 72 tickets for like the limited banners. There's still a chance for me to lose that 50-50, right, on the first poll. So what I should actually prepare is 140 tickets just to... Well, you know bad luck, right? You can just throw 70 tickets at something and still not get it. Let's see, does this look nice? I think it looks fine. Oh, interesting. So with the snapping on, we can get most of it right. But then we have to turn it off for the last one and then overshoot it by, I think, 1. No. Did I overshoot it? Yep, I did. Let's see. Playing Punishing Grey Raven, my second favorite gacha. Yo! PGR, I was like considering maybe trying that out because I saw the Blackrock Shooter collab in that game. But then I thought to myself, like, yeah, it's a one-time event. I'm not invested in the game. So even if I got the character, I wouldn't be able to get them to max potential, right? The whole ascension thing where they get stronger if you get duplicates. Because you need to get the character and the weapon, right? And I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. And I think they even have like too bad GF2 is only for the No. You can play Girls Frontline 2 on Steam now. I literally just leveled up Blackrock Shooter because her playstyle is sick. Yeah! She looks so cool, but I was like... I was feeling bad because I don't really play the game actively, right? And to play the game just for one character... I'm pretty sure it's the server Jinn. Yeah. Like Girls Frontline 2 had like separate servers. Like you have the mobile server, I think. You have the Steam server, and then you have the Windows server. And sadly, we realized that Tech and I are on different servers, so we can't even use our units to help each other. Sad times, man. But so be it. Same with me. Yeah. It happens. Oh, you might be getting pretty far with the tiles that we have. Nice. I was about to send you my definitely not brain dead Suomi. Brain dead. Yo, I successfully got Suomi, and she's really been carrying my team at the moment. Like, she's really strong. Okay, yeah. We have to remove these parts. That shield and heal at the same time for her is a really good support. Yeah, and you can build her full defense, right? Because her second attack, the ice-based one, it skills off 50% of her defense, but it lowers her crit chance to 0. So if you want to build Suomi, you have to build her for 0 crit chance and 0 crit damage, and just go for attack and defense. I think that's the best build for her, right? Like this. And then I got to... Can I use snapping again? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a little piece of rubble there. There you go. So we had an entire stack of, what was it? I think we had 1,400 roof tiles, right? We already lost like half of it, like 600. And we only did this one roof. We still have to do the other roofs in town as well. Hey Dels, how you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Hope everything's working out fine for you. I was actually playing a little bit of Sail Blazers before stream, just to catch up on the rest of the group, because I was like lower level, right? So I actually tried out the shopping mini game now. I can actually hold a shop now. I am level 41 shopkeeper. Hey, look at that. We got it going on as well. As you can see now at the top, there's now a warning that says ads incoming in 5 minutes. And then it also shows the amount of snoozes. You can use channel points to snooze. I don't think anyone did it so far, but it would be amazing if someone with enough points could try it out to see if it can actually snooze it. Ads are snoozed for... Hey! We got it working. Sweet. So now the viewers have the control of when they want to snooze an ad time or not. Which is important, right? Because maybe I'm in an intense moment, like a boss battle and fighting for my life. And then I can't really snooze it myself, right? So now anyone watching that really doesn't want to miss the moment, they can snooze it. I was a little bit big brain on that. And I made that all with HTML and CSS in Mix It Up. So I can wait, maybe I should make a tutorial for it so I can teach other people how to do it as well. like to give the warning thing. Maybe that would be actually be a good plan. Because you can pretty much style it however you want it, right? I put it down like a warning symbol, like the yellow and then the diagonal black boxes. Like, hey, warning, this is coming up. But people can pick other colors, right? They can have pink or maybe some other symbols in it. Whatever they feel like. And we're breaking the next one. Wait, it's not breaking everything. There we go. I'm probably not gonna do it for every roof in town, but I definitely want to have the blacksmith's house or the blacksmith area. I want to make clay tiles for that. And then I want the same for the alchemist's house, because that makes sense, right? Because you don't want a wooden roof on a place that's fit for an alchemist or a blacksmith, because one spark and your rooftop is on fire. Hey, level 10. Getting up there. Also, I was wondering, like, maybe like during a special event I should do a happy hour or something, where you can redeem it twice per stream. Like a special event kind of thing. I know like other people do like the subathon or like the events, right? So I was thinking like, maybe I should do like a happy hour event. So people can get their stats up. Because some people have a lot of points, right? But they can still only order one drink a day, so maybe that could be cool. Also, I was thinking of another thing. So we know we have drinks, right? But what kind of food do you think would be suitable for a bar? Like if you want something with yeah, something to eat. Like what kind of food would make sense? Probably not a salad. Yakitori? Oh, yo, if I can 3D model yakitori and burgers. I just noticed something in the redeems. Oh, what happened in the redeems? What you looking at?
Hey, you know that's hell you're walking into.
Yes, I know. It's the reference to Fate Stay Night. It's the warning when he walks into hell. Or starts to repeat the same mistake as his previous iteration did. So we could have burgers. We could have yakitori. I think the what was the other one with the squid? I think, or octopus. What was the like the round balls with like the sauce and the what was it called again? Because yakitori is chicken based, right? Oh, look at that. It's back. So, how much time do we get from a snooze? Like, is a snooze like 10 minutes? And Broski went, nah, I got this. Yeah. Takoyaki? Yeah. It would be fun to 3D model food, right? I have never tried 3D modeling food before. Although, It is definitely going to be an interesting texture. Like, what kind of texture would yakitori be, or what kind of texture would what is it? Takoyaki be? Pizza? Oh, pizza could be pretty easy actually, because imagine if you make a 3D model of like a pizza, like just the dough, the tomato and the cheese. And then you can use 3D modeling to spread the particles on top of the pizza for the additional ingredients. So you could like make a mushroom and then it spreads the mushroom slices on top, right? In random patterns. I think it, like the 4 types of cheese pizza would probably be harder because that's literally just a texture difference. You could have like chicken or like people do some strange things here. Oh, you could have the salami as well. Or the tuna. Pizza tonno. We should I think I should make a like yeah, I should add these options to a list and then start thinking like what kind of menu would like be fitting, right? Like it shouldn't become a full restaurant, so not full course meals probably, but something that's easily edible would be nice. Like if you're hungry after work or something and you just want something simple. Should we do cake or pie as well? A salad? Nah. Unless we're talking a meat salad. Wait, egg tarts? Wait, what's that one dish called again? Devilish eggs? Is it called that? I think, maybe? Let me look it up. Devilish egg. Oh, deviled egg. I got sort of close. By the way, chat doesn't exist on stream, I just realized. Yeah, it seems to be doing something weird at times. So, since my theming for my VTuber is like devil and like hell on Mars, right? I think we could make use of that. Let's see, can I show you? I can show you this, right? This. Like this is deviled eggs. So what people do is like they cook an egg, cut it open, scoop out the yellow, and then mix it with like mayo and like paprika powder, and a little bit of salt, and I'm not sure about sugar, but like they add some ingredients to it to bring up the taste of the deviled eggs. And then they put the cream back into the egg white, and then you serve it like that. They're so good. Yeah. And it's in theme, right? Because, hey, haha, devil, right? Deviled eggs. Oh, that's a really good one. I really love this one. Also add some Indomie. Oh, yeah. In the original packaging, just to like a plastic cup with like 2 sticks sticking out. That could be funny as well. But for now, I still have to finish that dice roll animation, right? That's what I noticed, like with 3D modeling, there's so much I want to do, and then there's so little time, and you have to learn a lot of new stuff just to get your idea to work, right? But it's worth it. It just takes a little bit of time. There's always the money route. The money route. Do you think I got money for that? Nah, it's like, I feel like those are things I want to learn anyway, so might as well learn to do it myself so I can do other things like it as well, right? Because I'm already spending quite some money on getting the illustrations made, because I'm totally not skilled in making 2D illustrations, right? Like the PNG models or like the artwork for thumbnails. Like, I'm not really good at that, so I have to outsource that. But if I darn it, it's the second time I fell off. But if it's something I could do, in theory, then I should probably do it to save some money, right? Because that means I can spend more money on other stuff for my channel. At least that's what I keep telling myself. And I hope that now that we actually run advertisements on my channel, maybe some of the money can be sourced from there as well, where it's just the ad money just goes back into the channel to make it a little bit more self-sustaining. Oh yeah, you don't have any more money because I've been helping you saving the money. Yeah. Well, I can't touch that money, right, at the moment. I'm not allowed to. Because that's a promise we made. I can't touch that money. But I have been thinking of, like, what should I do with the money saved? Like, does it just go up endlessly as, like, savings? Or is that the budget that I'm allowed to use for VTubing stuff? But then it would be, like, a little bit of a self-defeating purpose, because the more I stream, the more money I'm allowed to spend on it. Also, it seems to be working as well, is that it's actually showcasing at the top that some people are stuck in advertisements now. So that's good. And it should also show when the advertisements ended, I think. So that is a good visual warning thing for me to know if people are still watching ads or not. So much broken rock here. Back from ads. Welcome back. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Funny, because at the top it still says advertisements ongoing. So I guess you got the short end of the stick and someone else got it longer. I should remove some of the foliage again. Where is it? Yeah, definitely on the inside here. That or mobile being wonky, potentially. Or maybe you already watched ads somewhere else and then like Amazon is giving you a freebie maybe. Something like that, who knows. But on my side it says it will continue for the next 10 seconds. And then it should give a green banner, I think. Oh, yeah, it turned green. Ta-da!
What the fuck?
Not gonna lie, I want to learn how to 3D model, but I don't know if I have the patience for it. Well, you just have to start simple, right? Like, you see all those amazing models, especially in, like, 3D games, right? And you think, like, oh, I want to do that. But I think if you want to really get started on it, you have to take things a little bit more easier and smaller, because otherwise you're setting yourself up for failure, right? Because you're putting your expectations way too high. So I would say just open the program and start by adding a cube. Start by adding a surface. Then try to add a circle or like an orb. And once you have that, try to change the color of the orb or the rectangle or the square. And then maybe add some light sources so it actually looks like the light is coming from a certain angle. And then you already have the basis for like 3D modeling, right? Because immediately going for a character, that's like super tough, right? if you want to get started with 3D modeling, I would highly advise people to start with doing simple objects. Like, you could perhaps make a, I don't know, like a radio, or you could maybe make a bottle or a plate. Like simple shapes, right? Because a plate is pretty much like a circle or a disc. And making small objects also allows you to finish them up and then learn from it, right? Because you can already show stuff up, like, oh, I made this fork, or oh, I made a spoon, or I made something else. And that is slowly gonna ramp up over time. And that's also why I started doing that for myself, where I started making smaller objects. No ads, patience is key, and the dedication. Remember, YouTube exists. Oh, yeah, true. There's also YouTube site. YouTube site doesn't have any advertisement at the moment. But I am curious, like, why is it turned off? Wait, could you write something, see if it works now? Maybe it was just being wonky and I had to turn it on again. Hopefully the on-screen chat fixed itself now. Have to wish you a wonderful stream. I need to get back to work. Hey, as you can see, we just fixed it. Apparently it was just me having to flip a switch back and forth. Imagine that. IT actually works. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Like literally. Oh, and of course always the advice of have you checked if the plug is in? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Wait, can I use the big one for this one? It seems like I could. But for this side, I don't see anything covering it. So why is that? Is it centered? It doesn't feel quite centered there. Oh, maybe this is it. Snapping. Oh, that looks way smoother. Come on. Uh-oh. That's one too high. I have to make it stick out one. Darn it. The trees are in the way. Oh, is this it? No, that's also not it. The trees are trolling me. Did you build this entire place from scratch? No, I didn't. So the cool thing about this game is that everywhere on the world map there are these natural occurring towns, right? But because of how the system works in this game, you can pretty much claim every zone, and then you can make it your own, and then you can start renovating. I can show you a different town. Like, this is a big town that I found, and it's like right next to a bridge right here, over here. So that's up. I should not fall off then. Yeah, here's the bridge. And you can see that if I do this, it shows a yellow line. This is the end of my zone, pretty much. Everything be outside it, I can't really easily dig, or it doesn't memorizes it. So if I destroy something like this, then it will be gone until the next time I spawn into the zone, and then it will be back, right? But everything inside this line, this yellow line on this side, is memorized. So if I make any changes to this zone, it will memorize it. So that's why you can renovate a town. Now there's also a big town over here. Fast travel, yep. I placed it there on the hillside so I could easily glide down. So let me show you what a town can look like. Yeah. So you can see, like, there is definitely a town here. Ow. But you can also see that it's a little bit more demolished, right? There's like wreckage on the tower. There might be some clutter. There are enemies walking around. I can probably get some a little bit closer. And yes, you also have a gliding system in the game. So you can see that parts of, yeah, especially over here, you can see that a lot of the rooftops are collapsed. You can see some of the walls are coming down. You see a lot of rubble everywhere. And that's something you have to fix if you want to claim an area like this. Like, even the front gate, you can see some damage there. It's not as bad as the village that we claimed. But that's the cool thing about this game. It's like, it allows you to change stuff or alter stuff. Like, you can see that this area is definitely, like, it looked like it was under siege a long time ago, right? And then afterwards it's abandoned. So this is what you usually get as a base. And then you can start renovating it to make it look nicer. Like, it's also overgrown, as you can see. It's like some of the pathway here is missing, and you can just see the grass. Yeah. Pretty much abandoned ruins, yeah. That glide is super. Yeah, I love it. Like, so you have these like giant towers here and there in the world, right? And you can actually do one of those towers because it's like a, how do you call it? Like a dungeon. And once you cleared the dungeon, you can just fast travel to it. And it's pretty much like a skydiving spot afterwards. So imagine you ever have to go back to that region and you know that there is a farm nearby or some space. Then you can easily get to one of these towers and then pick your destination. Like, oh, I know there's a church there and there's farmland. So if I have enough stamina, I can actually glide there. This is the second glider how do you call it? Like upgrade you get in the game. There's also one before it. But yeah, you can like go very fast downwards. I love the glider symbol, like the system in this game. Oh, it's wolves attacking the sheep or something. And they also have a grappling hook system in this game as well, which I can also show you. I think there is some over here. I think it was at the church. So, for example, if you want to renovate this church, you can just claim this as your base and then start renovating this entire church to make it look better. Yeah, there we go. See, you get these grappling hook points. And then you can easily get on top of buildings. You can even make them yourself inside your claimed zone. So if you have like a defensive tower, you can just make the entrance by grappling hook, for example. And this is the bad stuff. Like you can see in the valley here, there's this strange mist, right? And that's where the enemies are. If you enter it, then suddenly you're on a timer. Yeah, you can see it. Like if I go inside here, then you can see at the top, it shows in yellow that there is a time of 10 minutes and 30 seconds. That's how long I can stay inside the mist, and after that I'm dead. So usually when you want to do a dungeon inside misty areas, you have to pretty much rush it. But once you're outside the zone, it also instantly recovers. And that's where you can just relax and craft and go explore. But once you're inside the mist, you're on a timeline, or like a, how do you call it, like a deadline. And these are like the checkpoints you can get. And pretty much most of the stuff you see inside the world you can make yourself. Like these are literally the bricks that you can build with. Like these two roof tiles, they're probably on there. Like the orange roof tiles, that's probably these ones that I'm using. And the zone you can claim is also pretty big. You can, let's see, I think it was 160 by 160 by 160. And that means downwards as well. So in this game, you can actually just dig downwards. And it will memorize it inside your safe zone, right? So the reason I claimed that town that we were in is because it also has a catacomb. And the catacombs could be a nice vault system to save our items, or maybe put down like an armory to showcase like legendary weapons, because you can actually put them on display in this game. I think this was the entrance. And you also have the NPCs. Like you don't make everything yourself. You can actually house your NPCs in all the buildings that you are placing down. And once they have beds, they can pretty much just live there. Yeah, this is the catacomb area, as you can see. Enough open space, and we can even like expand it further if we want to. Like if you haven't claimed this zone yet, it's usually filled with undeads, but once you clear it out, it's good. But you can see like this area, apparently there's some mist lingering here, so you probably don't want to dig downwards or like more in that direction. Yeah, you can see it's like we're very close to the mist, so this area is probably triggering it. But since we're in the safe zone, it actually disables all enemy spawns, so you can actually build up your own town. But for example, if I want to take out a piece of wall here, I literally could, like, bam. I got a withered stone rock piece. But I can also just place it back again. And that's how this game works. It's like every little rectangle you can take out and place it. And another fun thing is, like, you can just play this game solo, right? And the progression is world-based, but you can take your character and go to someone else's world as well to visit them or help them. So yeah, you can also play this co-op, but you can also just have your own world, just for storage of items. But yeah, that's pretty much how this this game works, and that's why I'm enjoying it. Like, you can just relax and do crafting or do building, but you can also go into the mist and then try to get better gear, like the where is it? Character. Yeah, you can equip yourself with like magic rings, and you can even have glamour. Except building with... Yeah. I played that game with someone else named John. And John isn't very well known for his building talents. He is very efficient in making his farming systems. But yeah, it is also classless, so you can just pick and match whatever class you feel like. Like, if you want to have an updraft while gliding, you can pick this skill here. If you want to be an assassin, there are some skills here. Range. I really like this one. Like, this one gives so many points. Like, +2 endurance, +2 dexterity, 5 stamina recharge, 5 critical chance, and 5 critical damage. That's a lot for 1 point. Or like 1 node. It does cost 4 points, but I think it's worth it. So far, I've mostly been going into the barbarian side for parries, and then also being armor based, which is kind of funny because I look like a rogue, and then if you look at my dodge, it's a teleport to dodge stuff with. But I'm actually on the tankier side with two-handed weapons. Oh, and yeah, this game also has a day and night cycle. And you actually encounter different enemies at night. Like, there's the fog zombies that come out more at night. Sometimes you can see, like, the blue glow in the forest. But I don't think they're around here. Maybe outside of town. Or, like, opposite of town. The red glow is pretty dangerous. Like, if I touch it, I'm pretty much dead in like 10 seconds or so. So usually you don't want to touch the red stuff in this game, because you'll be dying really quickly. But since it's so dark at night, you definitely want some like a torch on you, or you want some lights inside your base to light it up a little bit. So it actually looks nice. But if you don't like the night at all, you can also just go to your bed and sleep. And then wake up the next morning. It will time skip it. Like this. You can see the time moves 60 times faster. And then it's morning again, and we can continue building. I have not been there, by the way. There's this... I think there was an update with like a flying island in this game. Of course, most people would want to build their own, right? Let's see. Yeah, there's a flying island over there. Maybe if we can interest John in the future to play this game again once we're done renovating this place, we can try that. I think you can even set up like separate server rights for people. Oh. Yeah, there is fall damage in this game, so usually I kind of panic whenever I fall off stuff. While also reinforcing. Well, there's a lot of other stuff to do in the game, right? Just don't give him a hammer. Well, you can give him a war hammer, just not a building hammer. So there's still a wooden piece here. Where's that coming from? Ding ding. Uh-oh. Let's see, undo build action. There we go. How kind of them to have an undo button. Why does it do that? So like a piece of... There's probably a piece of wood under there. High-level enemies, Jinn sleep, John with a building hammer. Now this is a Avenger level threat. Well, I will be honest. So you know in Stillblazers, right? So I built that first base. I'm not sure if you remember, but I built that first shop, right? And everything went well until I didn't log in for a weekend, and then everything was like pretty messed up afterwards. Because apparently they were changing the pathways or changing the store area. So by the time that I came back, it was already like pretty chaotic. Did I do this correctly? Yes. It's like that one meme where you come back with the pizza and look at the... Yeah, definitely. Because on one... Like, before the weekend, we had like 30k money, right? And then, because the pathways of the NPCs went wrong, I think we went into the minus. We lost so much money. Because we still had to pay the interns. Like, the people at the shop, right? But they weren't doing anything. They kind of got bugged out. Also, I keep seeing people play Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'm wondering, like, should I get into Worlds, or should I get Wilds, or should I wait for discounts, or would I enjoy playing the game? Because I very much feel like that game is something you'd enjoy most with if you play with other players, right? I'm a little bit hesitant on getting the game because it is a pretty costly game to get, right? So if you get it, you definitely want to play it. But then I also remember it's like, I have also so many other games I have in my collection. I hate it. Let me double check from a distance, but I think one roof is... Yep, one roof is higher than the other. It didn't clip correctly. This pains my heart. I thought like it would clip correctly, but apparently it doesn't want to do that. And here I thought I could trust the automatic snapping. Well, at least it's easy to destroy as well. And I fall off the roof. You see how much damage I got from just falling off that little roof? That was half my HP bar. Like, jeez. Let's see. So Shin, Dean, and Laser are also in the server, right? Yeah. You mean the Sailblazer server, right? Just enchant feather falling Jinn. I don't think they have that in this game, sadly enough. Okay, let's see if this is enough. You might have to take off 2 layers though. It looks a little bit better already, but... so who was the one that created the chaos in the shop? Was it just John? I'm not sure. I have to double ask. Like, I was a little bit surprised, like, how full the shop was. And I think they had, like, 10 personnel walking around. But they all worked full-time, like, from start to end. And then usually halfway the work shift, they got tired. And then they were less effective. But you still pay them for full... hourly rates, right? So I also tried to change that so that there's one... Okay, how should I say? So if the shop opens at 9 a.m., then we should have a restocker hired that starts working at 8, right? 1 hour before the shop opens. So they can already refill the stock before the shop opens, right? So we have full inventory. And then we also want a cleaner starting at 8. And we want that cleaner and stock, like inventory stocker, we want them to also stay after work. So once the store is closed at 5, what is it, like 5
Hey there,
p.m.?
demons. It's me.
Hey, Aiko!
Your boy.
Yeah, like once the shop closes at 5 p.m., you want the cleaner and the stocker, like the stockpiler, you want to keep them till like 6, right? Because then they can still clean up the shop before the shop actually closes for the day. It's like end of shift kind of situation. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're renovating the blacksmith's roof at the moment, as you can see in front of us. We replaced the wooden tiles with clay ones because we figured that would make more sense for a blacksmith area, because then it can't get lit on fire, right? Which is a pretty big danger if you're a blacksmith. But let's see. Yeah. So I just have a morning person working for stockpiling and cleaning, and then one in the afternoon for the closing shift. And since we only have them work part-time, like not the full day, they don't get tired as much, and we only have, what is it, like $8 an hour of loss. What kind of idiot would blacksmith? What idiot blacksmith would like? Wait, would like? Oh, would smith in a wooden house with a flaming smithy? Yeah. It's a little bit weird, but we're making it work, right? I still feel that one is bigger than the other. That's not just me, right? The left is lower, the right is higher. I think. I think it's your magic. No. Let's test this out by drawing a line from one end to the other end, just so we know. Yep, I'm right. There was a 1 block difference because this one hits the side and that one hits the top. This one is 1 tile, so we need to lose another. GPD, dang, he got a good eye. I mean, that's what I'm trained on, right? I think usually I got a pretty good sense of balance, or like you can also feel it when the floor is crooked, right? Like if it's like off center, you should be able to feel that. Now I can see why you're having a mental breakdown with John. Because I actually like notice these kind of things. But still, it's mostly done as a joke, right? It's not that I'm actually hating him on his building style. Uh-huh. Is there something weird going on in the center, maybe? Oh, we're definitely missing some stones there. Can I put down a layer of, or like an entire line? And then do you know that Cherno is now wait, a weed Cherno? Wait, are you talking about Toho? Apparently it's a 5 year ago meme. How did that get into my... Well, sometimes the YouTube feed just does its thing, right? And then you get like videos from 10 years ago suddenly in your feed. Okay, so at least on the bottom side, the roof seems to be correct, right? Uh-huh. No, it's not correct. It has to move over one. But now we know where the problem is starting. Let's see, we have to grab... Oh no, do we have to manually remove all of it? We might have to manually... Oh, that's such a pain. Please let us remove it in big chunks. Nope. Guess we're unlucky, we just have to do it manually. But imagine if you didn't see it and then finish building and then you always feel like something's off, right? Like, this is not what it's supposed to be. Something feels off. Oh, I'm gonna have to go fix that in a bit. So what kind of video did you get recommended from 5 years ago? The wheat one? I should have started from the outside. Oh, by the way, that one artist that's making the new PNG model for fantasy games, they transferred the status from waiting list to work in progress. So I guess they started working on it. But still, it's gonna be... They estimated it might be like a 2-month process, right? So we're just gonna give them their time to work on it. Wait, can I use the bigger blocks to... Yes, I can. Look at that. It would be nice if it was even bigger, but... And this is the easy roof, right? There's that other roof for the alchemy space. There's probably gonna be even harder. Sorry for the construction noises. It's gonna be over soon. Okay, we got this side cleared out. And then we should probably start with doing the small roof instead. Let's use this as a guide. So these two. That should be the highest. Ow, and I break my knees again. Now what about the top? Do we have to just do it manually? It feels wrong. You know what? Let's remove the other side as well, just to be sure. Because the fault could start from this side, right? Oh, by the way, I forgot there's a first-person mode in this game. That might make things easier to work with. Okay, so now we have to fix this piece again. Mm-hmm. So what can we do in this little corner? We can fill up this with stone. And then we switch to I'm gonna fall off the rooftop again, probably. Oh, wait. No, I got it. I got it. We made it! Wait, can I just put down these? Nope. Can I put down this one? Looks better. So we can do the nook first. And that should be it. And now we just fill in the rest using these. And we're not done yet, because on the other hand, we also have to bring it down. Nope. That's better. We still have 245. Come on. Be nice if they snapped together, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that. So we're gonna have to do it ourselves. There we go. Fixed. What do you guys think? Does it look better than the previous roof? I think it does, right? At least we took out the mistake, and we also replaced the textures. I mean, it's fixed. Yeah, no more leakage. Hey, Totsi, how you doing? No, we're not done yet. We still see a hole there. That's not good. We can't have that. Maybe some... Oh, maybe we can do the corner stuff still. Let's see, where is the hole? Is it this one? There was still one tarred shingle roof block there. Darn. I maybe made a mistake. I'll probably have to pay for later. How are you? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hopefully it's not too big of a mistake. You need that fix-it, Felix? Yeah, definitely. Oh, that would be so nice. Just hit it once and done, right? I can fix. Have you seen that moment? Nice. Have you seen that that moment where he's in jail and he wants to break out of jail, and then he uses his hammer to hit the metal bar, and then it fixes the bar again? I think that one is so funny. Let's see, so we can pick this up now. And then we can place it somewhere else. The front. Because I think there's still some stonework we can fix at the front side. Bro was not thinking when he did that. Yeah. Okay, so if we fill in the little spots here, as you can see, it fixes it completely. Like there's no blocks missing then. So let me just do that. It's a little bit of a precision work, but hey, I think it's worth it for the end result, right? Seems there's no holes in the wall on that side. Let's go look on the inside. That one is clean. That one is clean. That one seems clean. The only one that's not clean is the backside over here. It's all in the details is what they say, right? Nice. Jinn, have you heard of Roman architecture for some homes back then? They would have a square design and have a hole open for the center. Oh yeah. Like they have how do you call it? Like an inside patio, I think, what they call it. To showcase what Tachio's talking about. It's like they would have like, imagine this being the buildings, right? Like this. And then the door would probably be like somewhere here. Who knows? And then they would have like the... Oh wait, maybe I can't do that. Can I do a flat roof then? Just think of this as a miniature house, right? It's not full size, but just to get the idea across. I think it was something like this. And then over here, there would be like just a normal door. And then if you look here, you can see there's like an opening in the center, right? The roofs would be sloped and the rainwater would be able to be collected in the middle in a fountain. Therefore, they would have access to drinking water. Ah, I didn't know about the sloped roofs. Oh, that's a person I have to block. Bye. Damn, we definitely have to make an animation for that. Or maybe you can even like make multiple finisher animations. Like you have the baseball bat, you have the shotgun, you have the bazooka, or like different kind of things to blow up bots, pretty much. But I do know that a similar design is also very popular in Japan, I think, right? Like the open garden on the inside, and then you have the walkways around it. It's exactly like your model here. It's slanted down inward. Yeah. So instead of like going slanted on the outside as well, it just all goes to the inside, right? Yeah, we just have a miniature building now here. But yeah, I am familiar with that building style. I really like it. I'd say I preferred more if it's like open at, let's see, imagine it was like this design. So there's still one open area, but you have like, oh, this is a building and this is a building, and you can look through the garden to the other side of the building then. I think that one looks especially nice. Look, is it me or are there like a lot of advertisements going on already? Like I thought it was like once per hour, 3 minutes, but it seems to be playing multiple times already. Yeah, like the heck? Or maybe we're just talking a lot, that's also possible. Okay, so we fixed that one roof. We can probably look at one of those straw rooftops as well. Let's see, we have some of these as well, the plant fiber rooftops. Should probably see if we can fix any of that. I probably should go up. Wait, did I take a piece out? Okay. Okay, this roof has no issues. Well, that roof has a big issue. God darn it, if I right click to cancel my glide, it also picks up a block. That's annoying. Let's see, we can remove some of the green off the rooftop. Okay, this one has no issues whatsoever, surprisingly. There's no issue here at all. Ow. When I thought it was a genius design. Yeah, like the Romans, they had a lot of brilliant ideas. It's the same with the aqueducts, right? Like the aqueducts coming from the mountains, and then pretty much, like you can imagine it being a bridge for water, and then it slowly but surely goes to lower elevations, and because it's so high up, there's no danger of being like the water being contaminated. And you can still get the water deep into the city center. Like, people were pretty smart back in the day. And you have to realize, they found this out without computers, without like any of the handy devices we have these days. Like, even pen and paper wasn't really a thing there, right? Like, just script, just paper script. I think was already pretty expensive there. Interesting. So apparently there are some breaks in the roof tile here, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. Like, you see the little interruption here, right? Let's see if I can use a manual. No, it just stays like that. Why is that? Is there an answer on the inside of the building? I tried building a similar design when I played One Human and it worked. Yeah, that's a big benefit of like those type of buildings. Ah, look at that. We are not finished yet on the inside of the building. Apparently this rooftop was a double-sided, like a double layer one. There we go. And now I can pick up the torch again. Which is kind of funny that I just threw the torch on the ground, which is a wooden floor. And it didn't burn down the building. Well, these interruptions are still here. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just the building style. Game logic. Yeah. They're giving us freebies, right? Maybe we should lighten up the day again. It's pretty dark, so it's hard to see where we're working. Is this an entire city you built? Nope, it used to be a ruin. So there was already some groundwork here. But yeah, a lot of the building was just pretty much destroyed. We have been working on the walls all this time just to get it fixed up. But you can see that certain parts of town are still demolished, right? So what we see with these rooftops, where you can see that the roof collapsed, there used to be a lot of rubble there, but I started with clearing the rubble and then doing the floors. And then I started adding the walls and fixing that. And now I'm fixing the rooftops. Just because I think it's neat. Yeah, why does it stop there? Like, what's going on here? Like, does it need extra support? I think it needs extra support on the inside. I think that's the reason why it's interrupted here. Or at least just in that very specific point. Because now you can see it change, right? It's just one. So there's something missing on the inside. You can see it here as well. It's like, this was just demolished. I think it would be funny if in the end, if I finish this, if I make like a side-by-side shot of what it used to look like and now what it looks like. Because if you start a new world and take this character into that world, I can just very quickly go to the same zone and then take some screenshots and then go back to the other world to compare, right? Huh. I'm a little bit confused on... No, we're going too fast. There we go. Ta-da! We fixed it. I can see it now. Rebuild of Isekai. I was an architect and got transported into a new world where the Demon King destroyed many cities. Yeah, that would be fitting, huh? Oh, yeah, you could just make it like, oh yeah, the Demon King already got vanquished, but now we have to rebuild society, or like, we have to rebuild the towns. And then every time a town has its own unique problems, right? Because you got like towns that work with wood, like lumber mills, and then you have to be close to the river. I could see potential in that idea. Imagine they theme a game like it's Dark Souls 3, but instead of like fighting the enemies, you're just rebuilding the wall and you're rebuilding the castle. Ah, this one is still interrupted. Ta-da! We got a full ridge now. Problem solved. On to the next rooftop. And the MC has a rare, unique crafting and gathering skill that the MCs don't have. He started helping build up the economy and has to do with people trying to revive the... that could be an idea. Wait, what if we just do it where maybe he doesn't have like super special skills for it, but he has the social skills to get people to work together, right? Like project management skills. So like, because that's usually that gets me out of like certain of those anime situations, is where like there's a one person wonder going on, right? I think it would be cool if it's like literally like a construction team, and then for example you have like the, I don't know, the dwarves doing precision work, and then the elves are good at working with wood. Yeah, the dwarves do the masonry and the elves do the woodwork. At least like something like that. And then, oh, maybe okay, not the cell phone, because I hate the whole cell phone trope in fantasy worlds. But imagine he has like like communication devices, so he can actually call in help from like different races. Like, yeah, we got a project here, and we need your expertise. Okay, there's still something weird going on here. Why is that? I mean, might as well. The isekai genre is already numerous. So many ridiculous ideas and OP nonsense with long... Definitely. But I feel like that's a little bit sad of a lot of isekais that they have like a... How do you call it? Like a boy wonder kind of mentality. Like the MC has to be able to do it all and everyone has to be amazed by how he does it, right? And I think it would be funny if it's just... Imagine... just a regular construction or engineer or architect just got sent there, and then he has to relearn his material knowledge because maybe the wood is much stronger in this new world. Because in our world, wood can't be used for certain things, right? But in fantasy worlds, you already have like magical types of material. Like you have the normal wood, of course, but you also have like, I don't know, maybe some iron oak kind of magical wood that's like strong as iron, which is usually used for weapons. But then you can use it for as a construction material, and suddenly you can have much heavier buildings made with that wood. That by itself is already pretty good, right? Okay, so we got 2 roofs. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 roofs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roofs on this side of town. So we should probably head in that direction. Did I have a zip line there? I don't think so. So I might have to climb up there myself by hand without falling off like that. See, this is why you want to have zip lines in town, so you can very easily get to the high spots without having to parkour. I mean, they recently had an isekai of a salaryman. Don't forget Bay of Hill. Oh, yeah, to land in, right? Like the Assassin's Creed memes. No, I'm kind of wondering at the... Oh, wait, can we... Oh, I can only dismantle it, right? Oh, part of the wood is still broken here. We have to go collect wood. If we're gonna collect wood, should we try to make a grappling thing as well? Probably, right? Like a grappling point. Where is the... Oh, there you are. Do we... Where's the grappling point? I thought you made it, but... Maybe it's the workbench that makes it? I think we needed copper for that, or was it scrap metal?
You've got a good eye, Flameborn.
Grappling points would be convenient in design for defense and mobility. True. You just have to be careful that the enemy doesn't make use of it, right? you definitely want the tech advantage there. Okay, so it's not here. So maybe it could be the blacksmith that knows how to make it then. Since it's like metal based, right? Craft. Yes, we need metal sheets for that. Metal sheets shouldn't be too hard. That means we need scrap metal. We might have scrap metal in here. Yeah, metal sheets. There we go. We had a supply of it. So you have the pole anchor, which is just a zip line if you go straight ahead. But there's also the swing anchor. And the swing anchor is if you want to Spider-Man swing between the buildings. But that doesn't work because we want to actually get on top of the buildings, right? So just make a few of these so you can hang them up. Let's see, and then we can put this one here. And then we need to pick up some walls as well. It's like all the conveniently placed or missing blocks in Assassin's Creed buildings. Yeah, yeah. What strange luck we have here. We have a perfect path all the way up to the top of the cathedral. And then we just happen to have a hay bale at the bottom of it as well. Lucky, lucky. Imagine someone just moves the hay bale after you jump. You just miss it and just go face first into the ground. Oh. There's another isekai about an animator going to the world of their favorite movie that comes out. Oh, but do they already know the plot then? Would you guys want that? Like, go to the world of your favorite media? Because honestly, even though I love Dark Souls as a game, I would not want to go into the world of Dark Souls because that place is messed up and we'd be so dead. So you can actually see that this place has some rubble, right? And some overgrown plants, so you have to actually remove that a little bit. And now we can fill it up. I think it works something like this. Depends on how the movie or game ends. Okay, so imagine you have the choice to live in that world, but you're not the main protagonist, or you don't have to be. You could be anyone inside that world. Would you want to go to that world then? Because I definitely wouldn't want to go to any Dark Souls kind of world. Even if I was the main protagonist, because I know by the end you have to light yourself on fire or like doom the world pretty much most of the time. Okay, it's not perfect. There's still some things poking out, but it's a nice basis at least. Now we should go to the inside and fix it there. Where's the door to the space? Also, I can't put these kind of walls down yet. Maybe I can do so later. Let's see, village walls. Half timbered blocks. Kentucky, you are the protagonist of your own life. Well, we know we're already the protagonist of that, but I'm just curious, like what people, like what kind of world people would want to go to, if they had the choice to go to any. Like the music that I'm listening to at the moment is from Tomba, right? I think Tomba could be a definitely interesting world, especially Zone 1. It's like pretty much like a forest hillside with some fish, like a fishing village, I think it is. Like nothing bad is happening there as far as I know. You have a pretty cool mining town. Once the curse is lifted... Oh, shit. These are normal walls. I need to get roofing. There we go. But there are so many worlds to choose from. True. What I meant was, if I was going to a world that was going to be destroyed and I knew how it was going to happen, I'm going to be like, shit, I got a lot of work to do. Like imagine you pick like a world like, what is it called? Dead Island? And then you think like, oh yeah, holiday resort. And then next morning, zombies. I think we did everything on the inside now. Now we just have to go back up again and place our zip line, right? So we don't have to... Come on. Okay. Regarding zipline placement, part of me wants to place it here because I think that would make sense with the whole walking thingy we got here. Can I rotate it? But if we arrive... That would probably be too far. We can't reach from there. So either we'd be walking over here already and then zipline to the top, or... If that's the case, then I'm okay chilling in hell. Wait, what do you mean chilling in hell? You want to go to the world of Helltaker? Okay, so they say R and... Does that count? So if I stand here... Okay, I do have to make a little jump, but... we can at least make it to the top of the building now, quite easily. You should then probably also place one over here. So you can do this. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, we can't make it there. I think we have to wait with the other zipline locations, maybe? Or... what if we place one over here? It might be a little bit on the high side, especially if you're coming in from the outside of... see, nope, I'd rather be dead than go to a world that is to be destroyed. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Well, unless you know it's like... I think he's having a problem there. Like, if there's a decent chance at survival, then I'd be a little bit more okay with it, but... rather not, I guess. I think it would still be nice if you put one here. So in case of emergencies, you could just still get into town, even if you were on the archer tower there. Let's see, so we fixed that tall roof. Wait, why didn't it accept the... okay, there we go. This roof has no issues so far as I can see. And that one has a lot of issues, that house. I'm trying to think of a cool world you'd want to go to, where you're not constantly, well, if you're a peasant, that you don't get suppressed or like enslaved or something. But you also don't want to be nobility, because that's also a pain with all the betrayal and whatnot, right? This one. And imagine if you're going to wait, if you were trying to change the world, but the world is forcing the plot. No, no, I don't want that. Let me at least change the ending of the world. And they lived happily ever after. Right? That would be way better, right? Wait, why? Why is it still interrupted? Is it because it's still a rack? Might have to break down some woodwork. I feel it's a waste. Like, look how much space you have on the roof, and how little is used. Like, you could definitely have like another floor here. Like just like this. So you have more storage space inside the house, right? Will be a nightmare to deal with. What, changing the future? Yeah, like Tech likes to say, this will change everything. This will change the future. I think it's Bardock's quote, right? And then the Rose like, nope, back with the plot. Yo, that would be so messed up. If you're gonna send me in, at least allow me to change something. Like, why am I even there then, if I can't change the future? I think that's the most interesting story bit. If people go back and then they change the future in some way or direction, and then you really have to hope they did it correctly and it doesn't screw up something else in their timeline. Let's see, do we have a triangle wall? Yes, we do. Okay, and then we just have to probably fill up the... Why is the wall so smooth on that side, but on this side it's like kind of weird looking? This is hard to see here. I need to go. Oh, there's even still rubble in this house. Apparently, I kind of missed this spot. I'll be like... yeah. What if it was just like a game world where you could chill? Like imagine it was just Animal Crossing. Like you're just on your island. You can renovate everything you. Oh, I think I destroyed the book. What's this? What's on that on the ground there? Old books. Oh. Well, I don't have the stonework. Wait, do I have the stonework? Yes, I do have the stonework. We can actually repair the floor instantly. Ta-da! Just ignore the flying books. Then I'll be chilling in. Oh. Okay, so if it's a chill game, what kind of chill game would you want? Because I just gave Animal Crossing as an example, right? Ah, I think I get it. Look at this. It's too thick here. That should be somewhat better. Stardew Valley. Is there a lot of depth to that game? Like that you don't get bored of meeting the same villagers over and over again? Come on. Okay, it's fixed. That's the game where you can get married as well, right? With one of the villagers, I think. That's the messed up thing about isekais usually, huh? Like you don't really go back anymore to your own world. And even if you do, I guess you sort of have to leave behind the friends and connections you made, right? Darn it. Why does that why is that one piece not connecting? Didn't they touch a little bit on that subject in ReZero? Like the Subaru's parents never got closure or something because he just disappeared. Darn it. Okay, there you go. Depends if you want to go back. Okay, if you have three options. Either you stay in the new world and you're stuck there, or you have to go back, or you can travel between the two. I mean, if you can travel between the two, it's pretty much like having a hobby or a gaming session you can delve into and then exit whenever you feel like, right? Let's see, we need another one of those grappling hooks. So if we're on the wall here, we can easily go there. Third one. Oh, to be able to go back and forth. A very solid choice. Because if you ever feel bored... Oh. What if you could bring stuff from World A to World B or from World B to World A? Would you do that? Or do you think it should remain separate? Like imagine you have like gold coins or like artifacts from one world. I feel like it could be dangerous to introduce that to a new world that's not accustomed to it, right? Because you can make... Well, I'd say maybe for a vase or... like something that's not harmful, but definitely not magic books or the like, right? That would just complicate things if you start introducing magic to the real world or something. So close. Can it? I wanna stand on the ridge. Okay, guess we have to make a block there. So what's going on with that roof? Only food stuff? Oh, wait, would you then bring food out of a magical world into the real world? Or would you do it the other way around where you have modern food in a fantasy world? Oh. Otherwise, you might have to start explaining where you got the mystery meat from. Our world food to the fancy world. Really? I'm not sure if I'd support that one. And there's one reason for that. Imagine you have this amazing natural world without conservatives, without artificial meat or meat glue or weird snacks or like high sugar unhealthy food, and suddenly you start adding burgers and pizza and macaroni and cheese and lasagna and like all that kind of like high carb food. Imagine if you start introducing that, and then pretty much everyone becomes like thick because they're not accustomed to it, right? Their diet isn't. To explain, so we have our foods in the West, right? So when the Indians in like the Native Americans, when they got introduced to Western food from Europe, they couldn't digest it as well. It's the same that the Europeans are better at digesting milk compared to Asians. They're not their body is not accustomed to having to digest that type of food in the same way that Europeans wouldn't be good at digesting large quantities of seaweed. While in Asia, it's very normal to eat seaweed, right? Like that kind of stuff, you suddenly start running into that. Or Tatsia, was that your plan from the start? To have extra thick elves in the forest? Was that what you're going for? Oh wait. No, it was Aiko who said that. Sorry, I confused people. Sorry. Oh wait, I can't get in here. If that's the case, I bring spices and fish because because spices are. Oh yeah. Like even something regular as like pepper and salt is like more sought after in medieval worlds because it was harder to extract those kind of spices and sources. I think you would be safe with spices, like if you have chili powder or peppers or that sort of stuff. I think that should be safe. Surely nothing wrong will happen with spices, right? Oh, wait. So here's another cool thing. So you know that spices are also sort of like deterrents, right? Like certain plants, they became spicy to deter insects or animals from eating it. So imagine if just a regular pepper or like a regular I don't know, spice from our world would be highly toxic for, I don't know, goblins there because they can't digest it. Solo Jinn, my thing is not elves. Oh, okay, so what is your interest then? Goblins? Goblin waifus? Short stack? The more you know. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, right? Like what the effects would be of our world on a fantasy world. Ultimate attack, pepper shaker. Yo, yeah. Well, imagine that. Just having just our world in spices, and you can make a dust cloud out of it, and it would literally like be like poison to them. Okay, we can remove some of the foliage here, I think. What about you, Tech? What world would you go into? Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I fell to my death there. Depends if the goblins are friendly or not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of difference in that, huh? Like you have those stories where you will absolutely hate the goblins in that world. And then there's worlds where goblins are pretty much just green humans. Not to be sure, to be honest. I'm not sure how to remove this this mistake here. Is it maybe over here? Hey, we fixed it. Okay, so we got the orange roof there. We did that roof over there. That roof is also fixed. That one is fixed. That one is fixed. That one is fixed. That one is fixed. This one is now also fixed, I think. There's still the guard towers, like that building and that building that don't have a roof at all. So I'm wondering what to do with that. I don't have enough roof tiles to do that, probably. I probably have to go stock up. Also, at the moment, this is the alchemist's house. What we could do is we can keep this house as is and then move the alchemist to a different house and have that different house have the new rooftop. I think that would probably work better. Oh, ow. So far, the warning system seems to be working pretty well. Like, I know exactly, like, oh, there's an advertisement still going on, or when it's gone. I think we can say it's a success. You just put one of these there.
Extra thick!
Jinn, my thing is something thick. Something thick. Is it like the Dead by Snoo type, or... Is it humanoid or something else? I mean, I sort of gotta ask to narrow it down, right? Whatever could that emote mean? Ah. Wait, don't tell me. Are you into the orc ladies or something? Because when I said that by Snoo, I was thinking of that trope from Konosuba of the female orcs just chasing after Kazuma. Nope. Is it a Final Fantasy race? Those orcs were ugly. Well, yeah, they didn't have much choice to survive, huh? Since all the male orcs were already deceased in that world. It did make for a like good comedy though. Don't you think we should start with introductions first, and then they like say it so fast that they while running after him? Okay, I think this should be fixed now. Ow. There we go. Onto the rooftop. Yep, that works. Maybe. Okay, so it's thick, and could be from Final Fantasy. Aiko, is it a Rotgar? I think they're called Rotgars, right? Uh-oh. So you like the Beastmen, huh? That's what you meant with thick. Well, maybe not the... Is it the Beast Girls or the Beast Boys for you? There's still something off in that corner. You see that? Like there's this weird shadow thing going on. Boat. Ooh. Okay, I can agree with the aura though. Like the aura girl models and their emotes are really good in Final Fantasy. What's going on here? The light is so weird. But you can't do anything about it. Maybe it's just a graphical glitch. Hopefully they can fix it sometime. We can look on the outside here. On the outside, it just looks like a normal wall. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, the aura for Final Fantasy are, well, you could say 90 to 80% human, but they have some skills on their neck, and they have horns like a dragon, and I think they have a small tail, like a dragon, right? Like dragon scale tail. But mostly they're humanoid. And the bunny people, the Viera, right? Yeah, the Viera are just bunny girls pretty much. Like, just have a regular human and put bunny ears on, and I think they have a tail, right? And then you have a Viera, I think. Okay, so we still need to find a solution for this building, but we were planning to make it higher, right? Like a central tower. Not necessarily like a Tower of Isengard kind of situation where it's super tall. But definitely taller than some of the other buildings. And then over there we can just make a rooftop, I guess. On that one building. I hope Laser does that. I won't tell him. Why? Are you afraid to Laser's reaction? Also, can we remove that tree? Hopefully it's within our reach, because that tree is overhanging our building. Yep, it is within our zone. We can actually cut this one down. Ah. That and use it against me every time I bonk him. Ah. You want to keep the higher ground, eh? Oh, we can remove some of the rubble here as well. Wait, but doesn't that mean now that I now have leverage on you? Nah, don't worry. I won't. I won't use it against you. Like, I do find it interesting is that, like, some people have a very big interest in like beastkin or certain other species, right, of fantasy. Like there maybe they think like, oh, goblins or orcs or trolls or I don't know, dragon half races. But for me, the edge is very, how do you call it, very vanilla, I guess. I trust you with that info. Sure. I won't tell. I do sometimes wonder, is that, have you ever realized that it seems that these days there are a lot more people interested in those kind of characters in a certain way? Well, give or take, like, I guess 40 years ago, those kind of things weren't there because it wasn't in the media, right? And I think, for example, things like furry or whatever, it got more popular because of the anthropomorphic animal cartoons that some people maybe watched a lot during their development years or something, I think is what they call it. I think that's what they call it. Because you can't be attracted to something that doesn't exist or you don't know exists, right? But by being exposed to certain media or content, you can start to gain an interest in something. Is what I'm trying to say. And also I knew a bit of what you like. Well, that's no secret. I literally posted it on my YouTube. I like the... I guess it's sorta a little bit the Kudera, but then also more like mature housewife or office lady or that sort of stuff, I think is interesting. Which is honestly very tame, I think. Did I do that correctly? No. Okay, so we still have that little weird backyard kind of thing that's sort of empty. I think the main reason is because it's exotic. Wait, what do you mean exotic? Are you talking about the hairstyle, like the hime cut kind of thing? Or something else? Like, if you look at the shows that I used to watch as a kid, it was more like, for example, Full Metal Panic or, well, Full Metal Alchemist, of course, as well. I very well remember Gundam Wing and Final Fantasy VIII were definitely left a big impression on me. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, Pokemon and then Misty, that was their first crush or whatever, but I just can't see it. Like, I just thought that Misty was kind of obnoxious at times. Especially how she chased that guy over the entire continent. Just for the bike. Same here. Guess it takes more to impress us then, huh? Well, it's also that I had this talk before with John, right? It's like, oh, your types or whatever. And do you remember that archetype of the, what is it called? The tsundere? But I'm not just talking the normal one where they are just shy about admitting that they like someone. No, I'm talking about the abusive one. The one that does physical violence. Where they actually hit you, or they slap you, or electrocute you, or whatever. I never liked that type. I absolutely despise that whole thing of physical violence against the person that they adore. But maybe because I'm looking at it as with a too serious of a mindset, where I think it's like, hey, that's not the healthy basis for a relationship. I got the annoying sister from her? Really? Yo, do you know that show where it was a Japanese anime about young teens being in that age where they think they have special powers and they think that's cool or something? Like, oh, they wear the eye thing, like the eye patch over their eyes, or they believe they have like mystical powers, or they get into the whole summoning magic kind of thing. Sort of like a role play kind of age, right? The character. Oh yeah, that's a Chuninbyo trope. Yeah. So Tech already saw it, but I'm not sure if he recognized the character. But the character from that show that I really liked was the elder sister. Like the one that usually had the handle or the spoon in her hand. And would whack the younger sister for being weird or being not serious or whatever. No, sis right away. Well, she has a very cool vibe, right? I don't know. Somehow I sort of got some Some cool vibes from her. What kind of characters CC from Code Geass fall under? Because she definitely was on her own as well, very distrusting, right? Eventually she did open up. Also, they're hella loyal. Oh, one I didn't add to the list but think is interesting as well is Hollow from Spice and Wolf. That's definitely an interesting character as well. Maybe we can add a ladder here so you can climb up. Yeah, the ladle. Like, I keep forgetting that word. Because in my country, we kind of use the word for spoon, like lepel is Dutch for spoon. And then if it's like for soup, for like, if you use the ladle for the soup, right? We just call it soup spoon, pretty much, like soup lepel. Oh, care package. Everyone don't forget to stretch. Get something to drink. It's free. Well, it costs channel points, but the channel points are free. Can I delete this? No, this piece of wood does not want to be deleted. Also, I like my berserk. Like, if I compare the guys list to the girls list, right? Characters that I like in media, on the male side, I think it's more berserkers. Like I'm a fan of like Brawly or Asura's Wrath, those kind of things. Or I think it was Lancelot in Fate Stay Night. No, Fate Stay Zero, I think is what it's called. I know, it's just something cool. Like some of those guys are totally unarmored, and they just take hits and just walk it off. Oh yeah, Warframe. Yeah, the Tech Rod Encore is today, right? Is it actually a story though? Or can you just go do the leeches? Usually there's some quest attached to it, right? Let's see, I think we're pretty much done for the roof repairs on most sides. Let me double check on the lower side here. So there is this little small area. As you can see, something broke off here, but I'm not sure if it leads to the other side. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a bridge or not, but there's definitely a chest here. And I already went here and added another zipline point, because if you fell down, you had to walk all the way back. So with this thing, we can just climb back up again. If we need to. I think there's a quest, but I'm not sure. Ah. But you still have to fight your leech multiple times, right? To get the correct order. I guess if you want to do it, you also have to... for those who are not in the know, in Warframe, there are special enemies you can defeat. And you can only defeat them if you guess the correct order. It's sort of like Mastermind. You have to put it, use the correct symbols and put them in the correct order. And if you do, you can actually kill that special enemy. And once you do, you have the choice of either converting that enemy, so they join your ranks and they are like a summon character you can use in a mission. Or you can kill them, but if you kill them, then you take their weapon. So you can expand your arsenal. And before, they called it Requiems, I think. But I think in the 1999 update, since it's like a tech rot kind of enemy, where it takes over computers, like a virus, I think this time the Requiem mods or relics, I think they're based on antiviruses. So you have to use an antivirus to kill the tech rot, and then I think you can either kill it or convert it. Warframe Dev made a video explaining it. Oh! Wait. Maybe you can watch it. Is it long or is it short? YouTube. Three minutes. Oh, that's not that bad. Warframe Tech Rot Encore guide, I guess you could say. The Technosite Coda guide. Okay, let's see if we can show it.
Launches tomorrow, and with it comes our latest adversary, the Technosite Coda. To get you prepared, here's a quick video guide.
Are you guys hearing audio?
Make sure to complete the Hex quest, as well as defeat your current Kuvalich.
Okay, there's audio for you guys.
Make room for your new adversary. Let's begin. Load into an Exterminate, Hellscrub, or Legacite Harvest mission, bounties included. Once in, kill Techrat enemies, and they will have a chance to drop a mixtape. You'll see them with a new
a mixtape.
Once you have a mixtape, head to a marked terminal to upload it and complete the
It's like those guys in New York trying to sell you their mixtape.
Upon returning from the mission, your Technosite Coda will introduce themselves.
Oh, they look pretty cool.
Each band has a randomly generated band name and color scheme, as well as a dedicated frontman. You may notice a festering boil on the side of your neck.
Ew.
This is the generous gift of your new Coda to remind you that you're infected. Your Technosite cyst will grow as you continue your mission and stay there until you defeat your Coda.
I hate the whole cyst part.
With your new Coda, it's time to start step 2, malware disinfection. And like any smart web surfer, you'll turn to the best antivirus software you can find. Introducing antivirus mods. Antivirus mods can be acquired in the new TechRot bounty accessed via the Halvania bounty board. These are the $19.99 equivalent of Requiem mods, except instead of needing to stab your adversary with 3 mods in the correct order, you will only need to find the one correct antivirus mod. By playing certain missions in Halvania, you may encounter a duet. These are the background dancers of the main performance. Weaken your duet and stab them with your newly equipped antivirus mods to test for the right one. Successful stabs will increase your disinfection meter. Guessed correctly? Time to try out our new potency mods. Potency mods drop from slain Techrot enemies and are used to speed up the disinfection process. They're completely optional and not required to kill your Technosite Coda. The goal is to bring your Coda's disinfection to 100%. This will prompt them to flee to the Earth Proxima for their final performance. Hop in your Railjack and head to the Coda concert around Earth. Once you arrive, blast your way through the stadium doors, take down waves of tech rot and confront the infested boy band members. Once you've successfully defeated your technocyte coda, approach your frontman to either vanquish or convert your adversary. Defeating your technocyte coda will give you their unique rewards, including floofs, posters, ephemeras, or emotes, but most importantly, vanquishing your technocyte
Wait, you even get emotes?
live heart cells. This new currency is your way of purchasing the 13 new coda weapons. Just talk to Eleanor back at the Hulvania Mall to find your perfect weapon. And that is your short guide on the new technocyte coda. For all the specific details...
So you don't even have to kill them with a specific frame anymore? You can just get any of the weapons? Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe... Wait, should we do that Friday? Maybe we can do that Friday. Then I can also farm a little bit in advance to get some of those antivirus mods ready and prepared, right? Who knows? Maybe we can convert some leeches. Hopefully, it doesn't take as long as the others. Looking at this thing. I'm kind of wondering, should we expand the indoor or... So what I'm thinking of is what we could do is something like this. Then we change it to this side. There we go. Okay, that part is a little bit weird. We can fix that. And then we can add a roof part, maybe. Like this. And we are missing a little bit. There we go. And then we can raise this part of the wall. See, so now you have like a lower little roof, and then we can extend the wall here to go up in the height, like go up higher a little bit. That maybe even gives us a chance to add more room, so it feels more... should it be a tavern? I'm not sure. Because we also have that other building in town that also looks kind of tavern-ish. I still have 5,000 blocks. Jeez. How many did I make? Apparently, I was anticipating this kind of brickwork. Oh, Jade is fine. Hey, you got Jade from the last update, the Jade Light update. Nice. I was thinking, so you know Jade's ability, right, in Warframe? She has like the special gaze, right? Where if you look at enemies long enough, you are pretty much... I think you're armor stripping them, right? I was wondering if that could work with Atlas. Like imagine you have Atlas, and then you look at an enemy, and you're already weakening them, and then you punch them. And then you can also petrify them for increased damage. Since we got the lower roof over there, maybe we can do it here as well. Let's see. If we want the doorway here, it should be at that height. Yeah, we can't do that. At least not that easily. Let's see, what we need is... Can I reach there? No, I need to get some... I need to get these. I misplaced it. Darn it. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Now we should be able to climb to the top in one go. And then... that would be a little bit on the low side, huh? Oh, I totally used the wrong roof type as well. Need to use this one. Like, yeah, this can work. And then we can have a pillar. And we have that on the corner. There we go. And oh, I misplaced it. I think, or no. Okay. It is symmetrical. I thought I did it wrong. Her passive gives her 2 aura slots and increasing enemy damage variability by 50 for 10 seconds. Wait, the... Oh, yeah. Like, the double aura mod seems super handy. Like, you can probably make some wacky combinations with that. How do you plan to build her? Like, ability heavy or like tanky or like damage dealing? I think I'm gonna do a break for this. Since we got most of the roofs, but we have to plan out a roof from the start for this one, and we have to extend the tower a little bit here. There's also the tower over there. And maybe before next stream, I'll work on this gate. Because this gate looks very sorry and very small, right? We should make it a little bit more extravagant. And then I can do the same thing on the other side. Over here. Like the ground floor for the gate looks fine, right? That looks pretty cool. But then I still have to work on the upper side of the tower here as well. So maybe I should do that. And the other ones in between streams. And then next time we can maybe do the quest for the... Where is it? Yeah, we can do the quest for bring back the pure souls, which is the humanoids, right? And there is also the cat search. And is there also a dog one? Lunar staff. The blacksmith. Pike port, fisher steel, cavern curiosity. Question mark, ectoplasm. Well, we can just do, because I know you can get farm animals, right? I know there's a dog, I know there's a cat. I'm not sure if there's cows and pigs and chickens in the game, but I think you can unlock them as well. And then we already have a little area prepared for that. Because if you look at outside the main gates over here, like this is the main gate to town, and this is a little, well, separate area. You can see I already walled it off, so it's higher than on the, like than the stuff on the outside. And maybe we can have farm animals here, like maybe we can put the cows and the chickens here. Like they would be outside the city gate, so they would not be defended. But I don't think you want cows and pigs and chickens inside the city walls, right? They make too much noise, probably. And the farmster or the farmer, actually lives in this house. So it makes sense. It's close to the outside gate because she's living here. So she can actually look out the window and see her farm animals. Well, that's the logic. Not that they actually do that. I think that would make sense to me. Oh, by the way, Tech, are you streaming today? Are you up to anything? Because you already finished Vanquish yesterday, right? Let's see. Oh no, later. Oh, you're doing a... Oh, is that like a Uno collab? Or just co-op? Something like that. Me, Saiga, Jinx, and Ame. Ah. Pretty much the gang, right? Because I think you played with all of them before, right? I'm actually surprised. A lot of people seem to be playing Enshrouded again. Like for a while it was like very dry, right? There were not a lot of people playing it. But now it seems pretty cool. Saiga's usual gang, Jinx is Saiga's gang, and I like playing with Ame. Ah. In that case, I might drop in later if you're not live at the moment. Let's see. If I want to end stream, where should I send you guys to this time? You know anyone that's streaming right now, Tech? Guess it's as good as mine. Ah.
Now do we won?
The win. The win. The win. Ah, you found Ugandan Knuckles, I see. I am sometimes wondering like if I should show the animation with it or not. But welcome. We're near the end of the stream though. We've been renovating this town for a while. We completed most rooftops. We still have to do some of the towers and the gates. And let's see. I was thinking of next time adding like farm animals to this city. Or is it a city or is it a town? I guess for medieval sizes this is a city, right? Let's see, but you don't have any recommendations at the moment, Tech? Been stream hopping all day. Ah, well, welcome. How have you been? Tech has been kind enough to lurk and visit me today. Oh, good. Nice. Good to hear. Halfway through the week. 2 more days and then it's weekend. I always look forward to the weekend because then I can like rot in my bed till the afternoon because I'm a night owl and I stay up way too late. There's plenty of pals that you can drop into, I know. Oh yeah, I already know some people that I could rate, but sometimes it's nice to check around, right? Like, oh, maybe someone knows a person that's very cool and I don't know of them. So you can sort of like introduce each other that way by sending a raid their direction. And then I can blame it on tech, right? Like, oh, tech said to go here with my raid. So it's a double plug at that point. Slanet is doing a rare midday stream. Slanet. Do I know that person? Let me look it up. Blame Zero, I'm innocent. Is it the one playing Supermarket together? That's who I was also seeing, but I haven't talked to them in a while. Ah. Well, I'm gonna trust that's a good person to rate, so I'm gonna click on them then, and then send you guys off to their channel. Be on your best behavior like always, right? I know you are, but let's see. Let's start the raid, and then I'm gonna hang around in their chat probably for a bit, because it's not even that late. Behavior, I hardly know her. I just get nervous after not talking to people for a while. Oh, don't worry about it, man. You can just say, hey, what's up? Been a while, right? Then you can acknowledge it. Oh, the next ad is starting in 5 minutes. Yeah, we better go before the ad time starts. Okay, thanks for hanging out, everyone, and see you guys next time. I'm probably gonna play Warframe on Friday because the new update is out. I have no clue of what I'm gonna do in the weekend, to be honest. Like lately, I have not been planning a lot of stuff. Like usually I only plan for like Monday, Wednesday, and then I'm just gonna look at how much energy I have left to the end of the week, like on Friday, Saturday, and I also keep it open for like collabs or if someone invites me. But see you guys next time. Thanks for dropping by, and hope to see you guys again. Same, I kind of wing it most of the times, but I'm getting better at planning. Sweet. I actually made this entire special schedule page, but I haven't been using it that often. Wait, let me see if I can actually show it to you. Where is it? Oh, am I already rating? I think we're already rating. Oh, we're already rating. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm off. Bye-bye.